Hi everyone, my name is Angela from Angela Stitches and welcome back to my channel. So it is a new week, it's Monday morning, and today I'm finally going to stitch. I don't think I stitched since last Thursday. As you can see, I still have my English paper piecing project out here. Um, I'm just going to leave it out because I think I'm still gonna be working on it. But today I'm going to work on Sweet Sentiments and get some good progress done on this. So I'll check in when I have some progress to show you. So it is really late. It's already 2 in the morning. I'm a night owl who tries not to be, if that makes sense. I love staying up late and sleeping until noon, but I try to keep a schedule that is reasonable. But with the whole quarantine, it's been a lot easier for me to just stay up late and wake up late. But anyways, as you can see here, I've got a good amount done on Sweet Sentiments. I really love this design. It is a really cute and sweet chart. No pun intended, but it really is. It really feels very romantic. So I've done the heart key and I just have a little bit left to fill in here. I also done the heart-shaped locks and I really feel like I could finish this week or end of this weekend the latest. So I'm aiming for that. So yeah, I really love this design. I could see myself stitching a couple of these, I think. And I'm going to talk about my English paper piecing project, but I'll compile those clips in a separate video because I don't think everyone is interested in this. Most of you who come to my channel to watch my videos come to see cross stitching, so the English paper piecing project won't be as frequent as my stitching vlogs, the video about English paper piecing. So it'll be like a special bonus video here and there, once or twice a month, but only if I end up continuing with this hobby, which is highly likely. I feel like there's so many things that I'm interested in, but not enough time. Even with just cross stitching, there's so many things that I want to do, and I happen to decide to start another hobby. So I think that's it for today's update. I haven't decided on which project to work on tomorrow. I might just continue with this or Village of Akron Hollow, but probably Sweet Sentiments because I kind of want to get to the rose. So, yeah, I hope everyone is doing well with the quarantine. And oh, I forgot to choose two winners for my sticker giveaway, so I'll start tomorrow with that. So, I'm back to check in and show you how much I got done today. It's Tuesday today. I only worked on Sweet Sentiments because I really wanted to start the red, and I did. I really like the variegation on the red. It goes from a red to a deep red, almost near to a burgundy color, and I think it's really pretty. So I think I'm gonna work on this a little bit more tonight as well. And I went to the park again earlier today again for a walk, and I got some clips of that because some of the trees there has already blossomed and it was really pretty. I can't remember the name of the flowers though, but it was really pretty and I could already smell the flowers in the air. So I got some clips of that, and one of the clips, I was filming the flowers on the trees, and one of the cats there just like ran across, and I have a clip of that. I thought that was really cute, but I'll include those videos at the end of this stitching vlog. So now I'm gonna announce the winners of my sticker giveaway. So I ran the random comment generator off screen, and coincidentally the two winners have the same name. So Sarah Dietrich and Sarah Starr, congratulations. If you could email me your mailing addresses, I'll be shipping these out to you. Um, so I wanted to protect the stickers, so I got these plastic bags. And I couldn't find the right size envelopes anywhere, so I'm making custom envelopes for these. So I got this craft paper and I'm in the process of making it, and it's not perfect, but I think it'll do its job. So I'll be doing that like this. I'm gonna have to make one more for the other one. But yeah, this is how I'm gonna be mailing these to you. And also, a couple of you messaged me and they were asking if I would be selling these in my Etsy shop, and I really like that idea. I really want to expand my shop because of my other jewelry business, my cross stitching shop have been on hold, to be honest. But I think I'm gonna have to resize this and edit some of the stickers. I mean, I really like this the way it is, but I don't know. To sell these, I want the quality to be a little better and obviously have the size fit the envelopes or packaging that's already out there because I don't think I can make envelopes all day. So yeah, let me know what you think about that. If you would be interested in stickers and things like that, and I'll try to work on it a little bit more on them. So I'm going to continue stitching on Sweet Sentiments tonight, so I'll see you tomorrow. So I got some materials for my English paper piecing project, but they also had some pretty trims and ribbons that I could use to finish my fairy godmother. So I'll show you those right now. And I think I could finish this pretty soon, now that I have pretty much everything to finish this project. So these are the things that I got. Let me lay these out first. So in the picture it has these ribbons in different shades of pinks and patterns. So I tried to get things that were kind of similar because I couldn't get the things exactly the same. So I'll try to incorporate these into the project and also the things that I already have in my stash. And also, I haven't stitched these little silver leaves yet, and it also has some roses made out of memory threads, but I'm thinking about replacing some of them with these buttons. So these are snowflakes and also some hearts. So I'm gonna try to replace them and see how that works out. So I'm going to work on Sweet Sentiments now and see if I have time to work on this later tonight. But if I do, I'll make sure to check in and show you how much I got done. So I didn't get to work on Fairy Godmother, but I did work on Sweet Sentiments, and I'm super happy with my progress. All I have to do right now is fill in the rose and a couple of the green leaves around it. So yeah, I think it's turning out great. I really like this style, the primitive style designs. I think it's super pretty. Also, I think I want to finish it as a pillow, like in the picture, but I also really like the ornaments, like the format of it. I think I like the ornaments better because I could hang them opposed to displaying pillows on top of furniture and things like that. I guess I could make an ornament to a pillow form. So yeah, I didn't get to work on Fairy Godmother tonight, but instead I brought out my Cat Lovers by Jardin Privé again. I haven't worked on it just yet, but I kind of want to work on the cat here. So tomorrow I'll probably work on these two projects. So today, so far, I worked on two projects. So I worked on Sweet Sentiments and I got some park threads here. I'm trying to move it out of the way, but I think this is the best that I could do. So yeah, this is how much I got done. Couple more green leaves and the rose. But also I need to go back and fill in these areas. But I don't think I'll fill in the lace here because I think I like it better empty. So tonight, I think when I come back to stitch, I'll probably try to finish all of the park threads here. So yeah, that's that. And then after this, I worked on cat lovers and also a lot of park threads here. So I finished the outline of the cat and I guess I messed up somewhere. So it didn't line up with the other end. But for some reason, I couldn't figure out where I messed up, so I couldn't fix it. So I just made it work. And I don't think it looks too bad. So I guess I'm okay with it. Lots of filling in to do though. So I got a little bored with that, so I came down to the motif and started working on that a little bit. So yeah, that's my update on those two projects. And last night, after I recorded my update clip, I was looking at my fairy godmother project and I looked at the chart again and I realized that I'm not at all close to being done. I thought all I had to do was make a couple of those silver leaves and attach them and attach the wings on her back and the ribbons on the bottom. But there's a lot more details that I had to make. So if you see the finished project, it has all these hair details with the swirls made out of memory thread and a hair piece, and she's also holding a wand. So lots of other elements that I need to make, like the roses and things like that. So I'm gonna have to take some time to make all of the decorations to add. So for the wand, it calls for a stitch star, but instead I kind of want to use my snowflake buttons that I got the other day. So I'll take two of these and glue them together. And for her ribbons, I was thinking about using the heart buttons, but that looks a little too big. I guess I'm gonna have to make a lot of tiny bows. I thought that might work, but that kind of looks ridiculous. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna have to make some tiny bows. So, oh yeah, and also I started making these tiny leaves. I only made two, but I kind of like how that looks. So I'm gonna have to make more of these, some roses as well to go along with them, with the memory thread. So I'll be working on that. And I forgot I had these, but I also have these Krennic ribbons and chenille type ribbons. And these are the called for materials. I just forgot I had them. So I'll be using those to finish. And so I thought this was gonna take maybe 2 to 3 hours to put together, but I think this is gonna take a couple more days to finish. So yeah, I'll come back tonight to check in if I get more stitching done. So instead of working on Sweet Sentiments, I kind of wanted to work on adding all of the decorations or making them for my fairy godmother. So I worked on that. So I tried recording while making the elements because there's so many tiny decorations that I had to make, and I thought it might be kind of nice to have it recorded to watch back later to see how I did it. But I don't have a stand to put my phone on, so you could barely see anything. So I kind of gave up on that, but here's a little clip of me making some of the swirls on her hair. So I worked on making the swirls on her hair out of memory thread and then attached it with metallic thread and then added the pink bows, and also for her waist I used this chenille type Krennic and stitched it with the same metallic thread. And just now I finished making her wand. So in the picture I think I was supposed to stitch a star out of silver beads, but instead I just used two of my snowflakes buttons. So in between the buttons, I sandwiched some of the chenille Krennic and glued the snowflakes together. And according to the chart, the color of her wand is supposed to be red. Well, fuchsia, like a darker pink, but I didn't have that color, so I used red instead. But I didn't really like this, so I ended up using two strands of the pink and one of the iridescent white color and use that as a wand. And so this is a button, so there are two holes, and I think I'll glue some white beads to cover that up later. So now I think I'm gonna work on her hairpiece. There are some elements that I need to make, like the roses and the leaves, and there are some feathers in her hair, but I don't have any feathers, so I'm gonna have to replace that with something else. I'm just checking in to show you my fairy godmother. So I fixed the wand because I added a couple of beads in the middle to hide the holes, and it looked too obvious that I was trying to hide something, so I balled up the chenille looking ribbon and added it there, and I think it looks a lot better than having just the beads. And then I made some twisted swirls and attached it around her wings, and I used up the whole thing of the memory thread, but that's okay because I had more. So I think you're gonna need at least two of the white memory thread if you're gonna do this project. So I used the new one to finish the other side of the wings here. And then I added the ribbons on her sleeve. It was supposed to be a lighter pink ribbon, but I didn't read the instructions right, so yeah, but I think it looks okay. And I also added a white bead as an accent. And then I added some hair and just started on her hairpiece with the strands of the white beads. So right now I'm working on one of the roses for her hair, for her hairpiece. So I'll come back later tonight to show you the finished hairpiece. So it is really late and I'm gonna go to bed soon, but I just wanted to show you my progress on my fairy godmother. I didn't work on anything else because I really wanted to see this finished, which I think I'll be able to do tomorrow. So here's the wand and here are the wings. So I just have to add the wings to her back, and I'm gonna actually glue this white felt behind the wings and then attach it. So this is what her back looks like right now. And I don't think it's really glued together properly. I feel like it's gonna fall off pretty soon. So I'm gonna have to glue this again tomorrow and make sure it doesn't fall off. I actually added a piece of cardboard underneath this felt because I wanted this to have some strength to it because I added a lot of ribbons on the bottom. And her neck area is very thin, so I felt like her neck was just gonna snap off. So I'm gonna have to re-glue this tomorrow. So I added the hanger here and her hairpiece. I really love how this turned out, and all the ribbons on the bottom, the laces and the ribbons and everything that I had, I think it looks really good. And I also used the ruffle ribbons around the edge of the stitching, and I think that looks really cute too. So tomorrow I'm gonna attach the wand. I'm gonna have to somehow glue this. I was thinking about sewing this on before adding the felt on the back. Maybe I should have. Um, I'm gonna have to think about that a little bit, how I'm gonna do that. But the wand goes there and the wings on her back, and then this will be finished. Oh, and I added some flower lace here to cover the edge instead of stitching the small leaves and adding roses. It was much easier this way, and I think I really like the look of it. So I'm gonna try to finish this tomorrow, so I might come back tomorrow with a finish. It is Friday morning, and I have a finish to show you. I woke up really early this morning because I wanted to finish this, so I backed the wings with a piece of cardboard and felt and glued it on. And I can't really fit the whole thing in the camera here, so I'll add a separate video later. But yeah, I'm super happy with my finish. I think it turned out super pretty. So let me show you the details a little better, especially her hairpiece because I don't think I showed it yet. So the original chart calls for like feathers, but I didn't have any. But I recently received a lot of trims from a subscriber, and one of the trims are like this furry trim, so I cut a length of it and like wrapped it around a couple of times like a ring and glued the whole thing onto her hair. And then also a couple of the chenille pieces to match her wand. And I only did one pink rose, and the hanger is here. And I think I talked about pretty much everything on her dress and about her hair and the ribbons. I basically used everything that I had or that I got the other day, and also a couple of the acrylic ribbons, including the chenille. And now that I'm looking at it, I think I should have added more of the chenille because I kind of like that sparkly effect. I guess I could try to add more later. And then I added this pink ribbon on the back because you could see through this large lace. So you could see the pink behind it. So I kind of like that effect. If the pink ribbon was in front, it'll just cover the lace and it wouldn't look as pretty as it is, I think. And I added more laces in different colors and different shapes. For the wand, I actually stitched it after I added everything else. So I stitched it under the cross stitches because I couldn't get my needle through the back because I already backed it with felt. I mean, it turned out fine, but it was just hard to stitch it. And then the back looks like this. So I used pink felt for the fairy and white for her wings, and I only added glue in this area to attach. So it kind of flaps a little bit, but I don't think it'll fall off or anything because I used super glue. So yeah, I'm super happy with how this turned out. So now that I got my first perforated paper project finished, I'm going to take out another one from my whips. I have 14 more of this, but those aren't as elaborate as this one, I don't think. I haven't decided which one yet, but I'll let you know once I decide which project that I'm gonna start working on again. Um, I'll probably show it in my next video. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end the video here. So I hope everyone is doing well, and thank you so much for watching and commenting on my videos. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!